You want to know how fast your life can turn on a dime? Try waking up on a random Tuesday thinking it's just another day only to realize by sunset that you're already walking straight into the rest of your life without even knowing it. That's how it started for me, just a regular morning coffee in hand, scrolling through job apps in my old Chevy on a quiet street outside Portland. No drama, no premonition, just the usual list of home repair gigs, but I spotted one that caught my eye, of $500 to swap out two light fixtures and hang a TV in one of those neat little houses where the grass is always just the right length. Easy money, couple hours, max. I tapped accept, gave the client a ring, and that's when I heard her voice for the first time. Marley sounded young, calm, friendly. Said she'd be home all day, told me to swing by at 10. I didn't think twice. So I roll up, and right away I know I'm not dealing with your average suburban nightmare. Place is tidy porch swing with a cushion that looks like someone actually sits on it. House is quiet but alive. Marley opens the door. Brown hair pulled back, maybe early 30s, sweatshirt and jeans. But somehow it all fits like she belongs in that space. She gives me that, "You must be the handyman" smile, and I step inside, already feeling like maybe I should have shaved. The living room is all light and clean, lines, big windows, barely any clutter. I check out the job she shows me. The TV asks smart questions about wall studs and mounting brackets. And I can tell she's curious, not just about the work, but about how things fit together. Most folks make small talk and disappear, but not Marley. She hangs around, listens, asks about my tools, my trade. I find myself telling her how I grew up in my dad's garage, how I fell into this work after years of being bored stiff in a cubicle. She smiles and says, "You seem like you actually like what you do." I tell her the truth, I do. Took a while to get here, but I'd rather patch holes in drywall than sit through another office birthday party any day. She laughs, brings me a glass of water the whole time, just present, Not nosy, not flirty, just someone who's interested in the world around her. I finish the first light start on the TV and she stays close, asking about cables, tools, even tells me about her old job in marketing and how she got tired of chasing deadlines for people who didn't care. I ask about her life. She hesitates, then drops the bomb: divorce, 3 years. No kids, ex, never thought much of her career. There's this weight in her voice, like she said it 100 times, but still doesn't quite believe it herself. I share my story: divorce too. Got a little boy named Max, 5 years old. Best thing I ever did. She listens, not with that polite customer nod, but really listens like she gets it. And then here's the part that sticks with me. She asks, almost out of nowhere, "Do you think I deserve to be happy? Not am I capable? Not do I have what it takes, but do I deserve it?" Like, she's been waiting for someone to just say yes out loud. I tell her the truth. I don't know everything she's been through, but from where I'm standing, yeah, she deserves it. There's this moment where she looks at me and I see something soften just for a second, like maybe she finally heard what she needed to hear. I finish the job, pack up my tools, and she thanks me, not in that thanks for fixing my house way, but in a way that lets me know maybe I fixed something else too. I go home, do my usual rounds, but I can't get her out of my head. Days pass. I think about reaching out. Worry I'll look like a creep. But then I remember her face when she asked me that question, and I figure, why not? I send her a message. "Hey, hope everything's still working. Want to grab that coffee Sunday?" She says yes, and just like that, something shifts. Sunday rolls around and I'm early. Of course, old habits die hard. She shows up, same easy smile, hair down this time, no rush, no script. We sip coffee under cheap string lights and mismatched chairs, just talking, letting it be awkward for a minute, because honestly, that's what real life feels like. She tells me more about her marriage, how it started sweet and ended sour, how she thought ambition was her flaw because that's what he made her believe. I tell her how my own marriage faded out like an old song, nothing left but silence and shared bills. She laughs a little, tears up once, but mostly we just sit in that weird, honest space where two people start to actually see each other. She asks, "Why'd you reach out?" I say. "Because you asked a question I haven't stopped thinking about. It's not a line, it's just the truth." We don't talk every day after that, just a message here or there, both careful not to move too fast. Then out of the blue, she calls me, says she's got this wild idea, a week-long trip to China she'd planned with a friend who bailed. "Would you come with me?" she asks, nervous, almost laughing at herself. I say yes before I can think too hard about it. Next thing I know, I'm clearing my calendar, dusting off my passport, leaving Max with his mom, and flying halfway across the world with a woman I barely know but somehow know enough. That week is a blur, temple, street food, lost in translation train rides through cities I can't pronounce, late-night talks, and tiny tea houses. Marley comes alive over there more than I've ever seen. She's adventurous, a little reckless, and so present it makes me want to pay attention too. We never cross a line, not in the way you'd expect, no movie kiss, no dramatic declarations. We just exist together quietly like two people who finally found a place to exhale. Last night in Chengdu, rain tapping on the windows, she says, "I don't want this to end when we go home." I say, "Neither do I." We don't say what comes next, but somehow we both know. Back in Portland, everything feels surreal. She invites me over for dinner, asks me to bring Max. That's when I know she's not just interested in the adventure, but the life. Max is shy at first, but Marley's patient lets him open up on his own time. By the end of the night, he's sitting on her kitchen counter, counting out loud, and she's laughing like she's known him forever. There's no big fireworks moment, just the feeling that for once everything fits. We move slow coffee dates, helping her set up shelves, soccer games with Max, holidays with my family. Months pass, and then one night Marley tells me she's pregnant. We're both terrified, but it feels right, like all the little steps added up to this one giant leap. We get married in her backyard, just us, Max, with a ring box, Marley in a simple white dress, me in a navy suit, no nerves, just this sense that we're finally building something that's ours. 3 years later, here I am. Sun setting over the porch, Max playing with our dog Marley inside, rocking our daughter to sleep. I catch myself thinking about that first Tuesday, a $500 job, a living room with bad lighting, and a woman who just wanted to know if she deserved to be happy. Turns out she did. We both did. And I realize now sometimes the biggest changes in life don't come with warning bells. They sneak up on you quiet as a new morning when you're just looking to get through another day. So let me ask you, when's the last time you said yes to something small, not knowing it'd change everything? Would you have done what I did, or played it safe and walked away? Share your story below. I'd love to hear where your own random Tuesday has taken you. Maybe that's how new lives get started. One brave answer, one small decision, one story at a time.
Xin chào các bạn, mình là Trinh, mình phụ trách viết content. Trên đây là những công việc của mình là mình lên mạng xã hội tìm hiểu những video.
Next one? Alright. Thank you, man. Hey, if you guys have any trouble, let somebody know. Please.
After the tree to hold on to.
Yeah, they're